If you scroll through the internet right now, you will see a world completely divided. On one side, millions call him the undisputed greatest of all time. On the other, critics label him as arrogant, selfish, and obsessed with his own shadow. But this video is not here to join the fan wars, nor is it here to defend any mistakes. On this channel, we don't care about internet gossip or outrage. We care about human potential. We look at extraordinary people, look past the noise, and try to decode the mindset that got them there. Regardless of how you feel about his personality, there is one thing nobody on earth can deny. His discipline is an absolute anomaly. Staying at the absolute top of the world for over 20 years requires a price that 99% of human beings are simply not willing to pay. Today, we are decoding the insane cost of perfection. If you respect the hustle, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in. When we see high performers on television, we see the end result. The trophies, the glory, the flashing lights. But we rarely talk about the crushing monotony of what happens when the cameras are off. For Cristiano, performance is not a part-time job. It's a 24-hour obsession. He does not sleep in 8-hour blocks like the rest of us. He structures his life around 5 precise 90-minute naps to optimize muscle recovery. His diet is not a temporary meal. It's 6 identical, unseasoned meals, day in and day out for decades. While others celebrate victories with wild nights, his post-match routine involves freezing his body at minus 160 degrees in a cryo chamber. Think that for a second. It is not just a physical training, it's the willingness to eliminate almost every short-term pleasure in life for a long-term vision. That is not luck, that is an extreme level of self-control. Now let's address the elephant in the room, his intensity on the pitch. People often mistake his fierce obsession with winning as arrogance. But when you examine psychological high performers, you realize something interesting. They process pressure completely differently than normal people. When 80,000 people are booing you, most humans crumble under the anxiety. But Cristiano uses external hostility as immediate psychological fuel. The louder the critic shouts that he is finished, the sharper his focus becomes. He converts doubt into raw energy. If you are finding value in this deep dive, take a quick moment to share this video with someone who loves mindset psychology and subscribe to join the channel. We drop content like this every single week. There is a human truth that many of us face. When you are obsessively committed to a goal, people who don't understand your vision will often label you as crazy, difficult, or arrogant. When you stop settling for average, you naturally make people who are comfortable with mediocrity feel uneasy. Cristiano's relentless drive reminds us that if you want to accomplish something truly extraordinary in your life, you have to be okay with being misunderstood by the crowd. You cannot build an empire while trying to please everybody. The moment you accept that not everyone will like your pace, you unlock a completely new level of freedom. At the end of the day, you don't have to agree with everything an elite figure says or does to learn from them. The beauty of observing greatness is picking out the gold and applying it to your own journey. You don't need to play football to adopt his level of consistency, you can bring that exact same no excuse mindset to your job, your creative projects, your health, or your personal goals. Ask yourself today, what is one area of my life where I am waiting for motivation instead of relying on discipline? Because motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what builds your life. Whether you are a die-hard fan or a skeptical critic, his dedication to the craft is something we can all learn from. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. What is the one daily habit that keeps you disciplined when you have zero motivation? Let's talk down there. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one.